Chances are you don't spend a lot of time looking up at telephone poles. After all, how exciting can a bunch of wires and cable be? But in certain spots around Boston, look a little closer and you might see something unusual. A piece of string stretching high above the street. And here's the thing, that string marks a boundary that runs 26 miles around a good part of Boston, Brookline, and Newton.
We'll untangle the mystery of the string in a bit, but this is just one example of the systems, codes, and patterns that are everywhere around us, unseen by most, known to just a few, hidden in plain sight.
Ever see those colored discs mashed into the streets of Boston and wonder what they're trying to tell us? Are they ghosts of a lost civilization hidden in our cell phones? And how about that secret message concealed in the Fenway scoreboard?
Can you see it? I mean, it's right there in front of you, hidden in plain sight.
This is Chronicle on WCVB Channel 5.
Maybe it all started back in the Revolutionary days with the lanterns in the Old North Church. One if by land, two if by sea. But Boston has a thing for sending out signals from on high. Those in the know have long been aware of the coded weather signal atop the old Hancock building. Steady blue, clear view. Flashing blue, clouds due. Steady red, rain ahead. Flashing red, snow instead.
But in the summertime, flashing red means the Sox game has been postponed, which brings us to Fenway and its much-loved, stubbornly archaic scoreboard. No digital dazzle here, folks. This thing is barely electric.
My tradition before I walk in every time is I just give it a little tap to make sure any furry friends get out of the way.
Send the furry friends flying.
One of the best things, frankly, about my job, I'm occasionally granted entry to some of Boston's most hallowed spaces. Like here, behind the Fenway scoreboard, a crypt filled with primitive wall markings and the spirit of seasons past.
Wow. It's like looking at the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
But we've come to John Carter of the Red Sox to illuminate us about the scoreboard's hidden message, the one that's right out in plain view.
The Morse code for former owners Thomas Austin Yockey and Gene Remington Yockey.
And there it is, cleverly slipped into vertical columns to the right of errors and the left of pitchers, the Morse code initials of Tom and Gene Yockey.
Morse code is not a language I speak, so I don't think I'd even know, you know.
Safe to say it's hidden in plain sight.
Exactly. Well said.
Outside the park, game day brings thousands of fans across the Mass Pike overpass on Brookline Avenue, now known as the David Ortiz Bridge, but precious few will notice the discreet twine running over their heads.
One of the things about the Eruv is it sort of blends into the urban landscape.
The Eruv, a symbolic border made up of wires, walls, and fences that's of crucial importance to the Orthodox Jewish community.
It's 26 miles of border, and it stretches from just east of Kenmore Square to nearly Route 128.
The Eruv runs along city streets and through suburban neighborhoods, enclosing a space within which strictly observant Jews can do things otherwise forbidden on the Sabbath, namely carrying objects in public, house keys, food, even pushing baby carriages.
To be able to easily go to a friend's house for a meal on a Friday evening or on a Saturday afternoon after services, and to be able to meet people at the park, this is huge.
Jesse Hefter spearheaded the creation of the Boston Eruv 30 years ago, scouting out its placement street by street and negotiating with the local utility companies and government agencies to use existing poles and walls. The Boston Eruv, encircling parts of Boston, Brookline, and Newton, one of the largest in the United States.
And we've got this one fine. This one's going all the way up.
The Eruv may have been up for 3 decades, but it requires constant attention. Every Thursday, Jesse Hefter and other volunteers from the Greater Boston Eruv Corporation visually inspect all 26 miles of the Eruv for damage. A single break, and the entire system is no longer kosher.
We do have to make repairs almost on a weekly basis, because all those thousands of attachments all have to be exactly where they need to be.
Enter Dan Strom and his bucket truck. An electrician, Strom sets aside Fridays to make any necessary repairs to the Eruv before the Sabbath begins at sunset. An entire religious community awaits his all clear.
I do have the compassion now for the mailman. Rain, sleet, and snow, they must go. That's me now. So it doesn't matter if it's raining, sleet, or snowing on a Friday, we're going, we're getting it done.
Just learned something totally new, and we'll have a bit more on the Eruv later in the show.
Right, and as for the Jewish law that prohibits carrying anything from a private to a public space on the Sabbath, the idea was to encourage contemplation and prayer instead of work on that day. So even with the Eruv, there are some restrictions.
That's all right.